Hello everybody, Pop my scooter. Walking out here, check the mail. Oh, he loves to go check the mail. You can say check the mail, no, he just comes unglued. You can tell he don't get out much. We used to go a lot. We used to go shopping and I take him up in stores. Talking about Scooter now. And I tell you, since all this seems like everything just turned around, you know, people are just preying on old people and stuff like that. And getting me where I'm just kind of afraid to go anywhere. But everything's so much easier now. It's easier just to get an order of groceries and they'll come deliver it to you. You don't have to get out no more. I mean, you can pull up there, put your order in at the dollar store or whatever, and they'll bring it out to the curb to you. You can't beat that either. So I just as soon stay at home. I like to go on a vacation every once in a while. We'll go up in Arkansas. Got a cabin rented up there. And I like to go to the little restaurant and eat. I think I got me a water bill. Yep, got me a water bill. $30 on my water bill. I thought it'd be more than that. So I left that faucet on one time for about a half a day. So I cannot complain about $30. Wow. That's good stuff right there. They still hadn't picked my garbage up. I don't know why everything gets so hazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, there it is. We back. You can tell we do a lot of shopping at Walmart. That's about the only place you can shop now. In and out, got everything you need. A lot of stuff you don't need up in there. So long as it's around, I guess we're gonna shop there. Oh, Scooter here or something. A dog down the street. I guess they raise them down there, I guess. Got pens, dogs in them. We tried to do that one time. We got into raising chihuahuas and we was doing pretty good with it and everything, but then we got to thinking, you know, what does people do when they take them dogs home? I don't know. I'm just funny about that. I don't know. It's kind of like raising a child. You're getting a child being born or whatever. And these people, these foster parents, they'll take them for a little while and then they find another home for them or somebody else wants them. Is what I'm saying. Which is good in a way, but it's bad in a way too for them babies because they don't know. A change is what I'm saying. But I'm sure glad old Scooter, I found him. If nothing else, he'd give me some exercise. I can get out every evening and walk him around. Cold finally got my mustard. find him something to chew on. Now don't get me wrong now. I ain't got nothing, I don't have anything against people raising, breeding dogs and selling them and all that. That's fine. I just have a problem with doing it myself because I'm afraid of what happens to the dog or whatever. And it'd be the same way, when I was a kid, I raised a calf on a bottle. Back in the day, you put had like a nipple on the can and you pour your milk in there and feed them baby calves with that bottle on the can, so to speak. But anyhow, Daddy went to the sale and bought a few cows or whatever. He bought me a calf. And it was took away from its mama, so we put it on like I said, on a bucket, fed it. And I raised him up, and oh, it was terrible. It was a bull. It was a calf, bull calf, and we had to fix it so it couldn't have no babies or get no babies or whatever. I ain't going into the long detail of that, but anyhow, had to do that for him to be sold for meat. But I didn't know that when I was growing up, when I was raising that thing. And I tell you, I babied that thing. I'd go out there and spend all day sometimes just laying in the stall with him and having fresh hay and, pulling him grass, just all kind of stuff. And he was my pet. Well, he got on up some size. And Daddy said we're going to have to do something with him. And I think, what we got to do something with him for? That's my pet. And to this day, God has wiped that memory out. I really don't know what happened to that calf. I don't remember Daddy sold him or we slaughtered him or whatever. And I still can't remember that. God will do that. He'll wipe a bad memory out where you can't even really remember the things that were so terrifying. And I thank him every day for that. He just lets us have bits and pieces of things, but he wants us to think about everything is good because he did it. Everything he does is good. Anyhow, it's a cool. It's about 40 degrees out here. And it's cloudy. Been cloudy just about every day. I think gonna have a little sun tomorrow, I think. Well, according to the weather forecast. Well, today they said it was gonna be 65 and it ain't really got out to 40, so that's what God's got in store. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Thank God I got a heater. Got a warm house to stay in. And I hope y'all have the same, and I will talk to y'all later on.